Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing you guys the Sunday Evening Cup Series week number 23. I don't know. I actually don't know the official titles for all these, but it is the one that we're doing on the 23rd of this month. June 23rd? Yeah, June 23rd. Because July is next month. Anyway, so I'm going to be casting this one solo as opposed to having Dran with me, which is very sad, unfortunate, but he did not feel like casting, so I'm not going to hold him to it. He doesn't have to cast. It's only convenience to have a co-caster. It is not like a requirement or anything, so I got to go shut a few doors.
Dire team ban. Radiant
And do a few things here and there, and then I'll be right back with you guys. So as it turns out, I'm actually getting very used to doing both casting and adminning. It's not as difficult as I make it out to be, but it is somewhat of a headache. Not as big of a headache as many people might make it out to be.
Dire team.
No big deal, no big deal. Anyway, alright, so I'm back in my seat. We see bans and picks already. We see the Lone Druid, we see the Nyx Assassin, and we see the Knights and the Bat Rider. They're both banned because nobody wants to play against them. I can't think of any other reason outside of the fact that Lifesteal still scales extremely well. He can still destroy your tanks, if you want to call it that. He can still destroy your carries if he gets enough farm, and he can just get out of control. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that, especially not in a best of one series where pretty much any mistake will get compounded exponentially, or I can't think of any other way to make it sound more scary. But bad things happen if you don't do well. That's pretty much it. One mistake and your team can lose the entire game. So they're going to be as safe as possible. They ban out the Lifesteal. They ban out the Lone Druid. Or they're all banned out. They're not in the game. So as far as the picks go, we got a Shadow Demon and a Magikarp on Team Magikarp. And on OUTKASTZ, they picked up a very, very classical pick, which is basically the CK Wuss. That combination is just so deadly, but I have seen it fail pretty hard. Basically, if it takes Wuss too long to hit level 6, and if CK doesn't get the right amount of farm, like if he doesn't have an armlet at probably like 25-minute mark, if he doesn't have at least an armlet by then, or at least something else equally as big, then he'll pretty much just die a lot, and then Wuss can't really do anything but tether somebody else and probably try to go for kills. But if Wuss can't hit that level 6, then they can't do the relocate ganks, and CK and Wuss are just going to have a bad day altogether. OUTKASTZ are probably going to be dropping out of this if that happens. But that will be more so a result of Team Magikarp doing a really good job of keeping them from getting that farm. And if they can just gank consistently, they can pretty much destroy that. But they have to be very careful though, because CK Wuss, that's like an extreme global presence, especially if OUTKASTZ decides to go for a full global. If they decide to go for a Prophet, they decide to go for a, well, technically Queen of Pain is not global, but she's extremely mobile, and Weaver, he's extremely mobile. They can definitely go for that and just be all over the place, anywhere and everywhere, and just make your life a living heck. So as far as the rest of the bands, we see a Coddle band, we see a Jakiro band, so there will be no PL Coddle. Thank goodness. I've actually played against the PL Coddle recently, and we won, surprisingly. But I think as a result of the PL, I was actually playing Coddle, but the PL was playing really well, and I was just like derping around, missing every single Illuminate, and I honestly don't understand Coddle. Coddle confuses me. But the Coddle PL works. I just gave him mana, he did everything else. So we got a Bane ban, and we also got a Disruptor ban. Disruptor is really nice versus Wuss, because Wuss can relocate CK in, and then Disruptor just glimpse him back out. And especially considering the fact that Disruptor's glimpse has a extremely long range, it is something pretty scary to think about. It just pretty much gets in the way. We have a Treant Protector. He is picked up on the side of Team Magikarp. He just, which is the dire side, he just makes the early game a living heck. Basically, it will be extremely, anybody would be pretty hard pressed to actually go for a gank, because if there is a gank spotted out, then Treant can just throw his living armor on top of somebody and basically keep him alive, because that does do quite a bit of work at the very beginning of the game. And there's a Weaver pickup, like I said before. It's technically a full global strat, because Weaver, he's extremely mobile. He can be anywhere and everywhere just by not being in a lane. Well, actually Ricky can do that, but Weaver, he just moves that fast. He can probably travel across the map in like 15 seconds. Maybe not exactly, but maybe. Possibly. And we also got a Rubik pickup. Rubik's actually a nice pickup versus Weaver, because if Rubik can still Sakuchi, then he can pretty much initiate any and every fight that he wants. He can get in and out of those engagements, and he has a nice mana pool to deal with Sakuchi's mana cost, which is only 60 mana. It's not a lot. Even Weaver doesn't have trouble dealing with that initially. But Rubik will definitely have no trouble with that, especially if he gets those arcane boots. Gyrocopter was a carry pickup. I didn't spend too much time talking about him, but Gyrocopter is pretty much one of those standard carry pickups that you see almost every single time that we play our game of DotA, and it's actually kind of scary to me, because that means that he's just becoming one of those things that are just annoying. and he's always there. And it's like the new Phantom Cancer, except for it's not as cancerous. It's just a gyrocopter. It shoots everything. And there's a Nature's Prophet pickup, so these guys are going for, like I said, the full global strat. I totally called it, guys. I'm like a genius. I know. Just go ahead and give me my praise. I'm going to retire now and call it a day, because I obviously know everything about Dota there is to know, except for if Sand King's Caustic Finale does dot or not, which it doesn't. It doesn't do damage over time. But I did miss that point completely. Somebody called me out on it, and I got a little bit pissy about it, but they were completely right. There's no excuse for me not knowing the fact that Caustic Finale does not do damage over time. Jeez, that was so bad on my part. Anyway. So there's a Visage ban out. Visage has been picked up quite a bit as I didn't really notice Visage being as strong until like the international playoffs. But honestly, I have seen Visage, and I have heard of Visage like going Desolator Medallion to Curves Visage, he pretty much destroys everything. And I've seen it a few times, and it's pretty darn scary, especially when the familiars start chain stunning you and you can't run away, and you're only a support. But he is going to get banned out because he is still a big threat. If you have enough control for Visage, you can pretty much do quite a bit of damage and quite a bit of work. And Queen of Pain is also going to be banned out, so that means whoever their mid's going to be might want, or is probably going to be somebody who wouldn't be doing as well against a Queen of Pain, which might be a Magnus, to be honest. It could definitely be a Magnus. Magnus has not been banned out. Magnus is still pretty powerful. He's not as powerful as, say, I don't know, before, but he's still powerful. And we got a Darks here, so I'll be interested to see who goes mid. They're probably going to toss Weaver mid and have Darkseer run the suicide lane. Or maybe not. I'm not too sure. But we will be jumping to this game and see what's going on. We got the pings going on around the map already. And I need to check the chat to make sure nothing else is going on too weird. We got people still in the chat rooms. Cool. Nobody's chatting because everybody's playing. And oh, I got to show you guys the brackets. So let me go ahead and bring those up really fast. Is this the brackets? Oh, okay. I don't know what that just did. That was supposed to do something. How about we just do this? How about we just show the desktop on this one? Okay. What was that? Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Anyway, these guys are still picking up the people, so I have a lot of time. I have ample time to screw around with this because I need to show you guys the brackets though.
10 seconds remaining.
Properties. This one. How about this one that says it right there? And let's show it. Oh, I gotta turn that on too. There we go, there's a bracket, so you guys can see it right on there. League of Respectable Gentlemen, we're watching the game, Team Magikarp versus OUTKASTZ, so they're gonna be playing in match 4. All these other matches are playing right now, only one team has a bye right now, which actually makes me sad, because there's another team who's very first time playing, and they're like, hey, there's teams that have byes, why can't I play? And they're like, oh, because you checked in late. Guys, if you check in late, especially with the new format that I'm going by, no offense to any teams, no offense to anybody, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I have to have a cutoff time. There has to be a cutoff time. I did rant on this a little bit last week because that's when the big problem came out last week. But this week, there's absolutely no excuse because I am putting it in clear terms that I'm giving you a 5-minute late period, and if you check in after that 5-minute late period, I'll let you check in. But after that time, absolutely nobody's going to get allowed in. And this, the guy who's actually had this problem this week, he was, like I said, he was new to SECS. He didn't know he had to type in "I'm checking in" inside the chat, and he got confused about that. And he didn't type in "I'm checking in" the right period of time, and so I would not allow him in. I know. It sounds like tough love. It's not really tough love. It's just tough all around. Just me being extremely strict for no apparent reason. But it is necessary, guys, because I am at the end of the day the admin, and I must make sure things work. So let me go ahead and change my settings and stop ranting about that, because you guys don't care about that. You guys care about the game that's happening in front of you. And I need to make sure these settings are down. Look at that. Look at that. All the way up. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. I'm going to switch this back over. And boom. We're in it. I see Nature's Prophet TPing forward. He's going to be going for that kind of profit, farming up his stuff all around the map. And I hear pings somewhere. Oh, not pings. I hear messages. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Somebody's killing me right now. Yay.
The battle begins.
Oh, okay. Alright, just follow messages from the person who I was talking to earlier. And, oh man, no points because this is a practice round? What? I thought this was official. Darn it. So we got a bottle wisp, so they're going to, CK Wisp are going to be going mid. I should have predicted that earlier. Wisp can help out CK in the mid, and Wisp can also farm those small, the camps on the side. The only thing I'll say about that is I don't know if Wisp can actually farm all that fast, especially with her spirit, or especially without like level 2 spirits. Honestly, I'm not too sure. This combination is still pretty confusing to me. But there's a CK Wiz mid, that's all that matters. And Wiz is going to go ahead and just zone the crap out of this Puck. Puck can only just throw an auto attack on top of Wiz. Wiz doesn't care. She has a bottle and she also has a haste rune. CK throws out a stun. They might be able to go in for this, but no. Puck decided to back up a little bit more. Puck does not have her phase shift just yet. And there's a tree and throwing out the heal. Like I was saying before, these guys will be pretty hard pressed to actually go for ganks, go for those early level kills. Because of that tree and protector. And yes, we do got Prophet just TPing back and forth, just killing on stuff. It looks like he's going to be going for probably the standard Shadow Blade Hand of Midas Prophet. But he doesn't have the Glove of Haste, which is actually concerning. He has himself a Ring of Basilius, or sorry, Ring of Protection, and he's actually out of gold after that. I think he might have bought the courier for his team, so that way Wuss didn't have to, because Wuss did go for bottle first. As far as the lane matchups that we got, oh crap, I need to do introductions. Haha, sorry guys, I totally forgot. Introductions, starting off on the side of the Radiant, which is Team OUTKASTZ. We have Inko on that Darkseer. Moving over to this Nature Prophet, who we see in the jungle, we have at DotA Raptor Z. So definitely go check him out on Twitch or whatever that is, because I always give as much face time as I possibly can to all these at symbols I see all over the place, because they are the guys who make these games possible. Shout out to you, Nature Prophet, who's stuck in the tree. Shout out to you. Moving over to mid, we see, what is this? We see Ari. Ari, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ari on that CK. Moving over to IO or Wuss, the name I like much better. We see on hold cancel inversion or Iverson. Oh wow, inversion. Iverson on that Wuss, and last but not least down this bottom on this Weaver, who we see taking a lot of damage. He goes down. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I just barely caught it, but those are telekinesis into a disruption, into a everything else. And he just pretty much exploded after he came out of that disruption. Oh man, that was painful. There's nothing he could do to run away. And there's a Central Ward out here as well, so to make sure he couldn't go nowhere. And Rubik picks up a Smoke of Deceit, so he's going to be going for a gank on mid, which is actually a really good idea, because he wants to make sure Wuss can't get anything. Because CK and Wuss, they're sharing the experience, which means Puck is going to have a little bit more levels, a little bit more advantage. And as you can see, they're doing a pretty good job of zoning her out, making sure she can't collect all that much XP. They're pretty much on level with Puck, give or take 75% of a level or not. So anyway, we see Puck in a little bit of trouble. She's gonna go ahead and go into the secret shop and hang out for a little bit. Check out the guy over here. That guy is definitely just chilling. I honestly don't know who would set up shop in the middle of the woods, but he set up shop in the middle of the woods. Meanwhile, we see engagement happen around backside. We see Wuss, or no, we see, who is that, Prophet? I can't tell who it is. Yeah, this is a Prophet getting cut out. Here's a Rubik getting stunned to death. He might be going out. Puck's coming in for help, and Wuss might be able to kill Rubik with those hits, but no, she will not be able to get there close enough. And Wuss denies herself to Roshan, and CK goes down to somebody. Puck? I think he went down to Puck. And meanwhile, we got Prophet running away. He's running for his life. He's going to get stunned up. These guys do have vision of him now, and they will be able to see him. Disruption coming out from Shadow Demon soon. Nope, Prophet just decides to stand still. He can actually TP out right now. These guys are going to come around the corner. They say, we know what's up. And he's not going to be able to make it out of this alive. Rubik does not have enough mana for telekinesis. Prophet will be going out in the trees. He goes down, and he cannot see the forest, as you guys can see. Anyway, continue on with my stuff. On this Weaver, we see Twilight 2008. That's when the movie came out. That's when that horrible movie came out. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but I can definitely look it up if you guys really want me to. Let me make sure I had this all set. Right, cool. You guys can see everything. Moving over to this Gyrocopter on the dire side, which is TM, the fun mission? No, it's TM. Hold on, I just saw somebody low HP. Puck goes down mid, and we got Wuss and CK just hanging out, just taking damage together. These guys are like the best of friends forever. But Team Magikarp. So on Team Magikarp, starting off with this Gyrocopter, we see Friday Magikarp on him. Moving over to Shadow Demon, we see SECS Magikarp on the. I'm pretty sure all the names have. No, we see. Okay, this Rubik had to mess it up, guys. Rubik had to mess it up. We see standin.Light on that Rubik, so he's obviously a stand-in. Moving over to Puck, we see Hungry Magikarp on that Puck, and last but not least, on this Tree and Protector, we see Cheesy Magikarp. So he's obviously doing some cheesy type things. He's going to be going for Arcane Boots, which is actually pretty nice. And I need to bring up this license to the knives. I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm drunk, guys. I'm drunk on candy. I actually bought some fruit leather today. Or, I don't know, hold on. Fruit strips. That's what they're calling it. But it's basically fruit leather. And fruit leather is really great because you can either just eat it all at once or you can just let it, I don't know, dissolve while you eat it. I honestly don't know how to say it without making it sound wrong. But so many options on how you decide to eat fruit leather. You guys should just definitely go check it out. It's pretty healthy too, apparently. It's probably not all that healthy, but they say it's healthy, so I'm gonna believe them. You know, advertising is always right, guys? So as far as the lane matchups, I mean, it's extremely late. I know I'm off the rocket right now, but as far as the lane matchup, we see a Tree and Protector versus Darkseid up top. This is actually an interesting thing to see because Tree and Protector can't. He's not really trying to go for farm. He just wants levels anyway. And Darkseid, he's going to be able to get all the farm he wants, even if he wants to go behind the creep wave and actually do anything or kill the creeps that way. Meanwhile, we see engagement happening here. We got Weaver in a lot of trouble. Disruption thrown off for Shadow Demon. There's a Sentry Ward still over here. This is Soul Catcher catching out the Weaver, and Weaver's in a lot of trouble. He'll be going down. If only he had his ulti. If only he had his ulti. But as it stands, Team Magikarp is actually doing an extremely good job making sure that the Radiant don't get themselves running or don't get themselves a good start. Alright, and it's actually oh wait, we see Darkseid doing a lot of damage to Tree and Protector going down, and Tree just basically died to Iron Shell. Darkseid has a slow run, cool. So we got rotations coming to mid. Wiz activates herself in Invis Rune. Where's Wiz? I don't know. Oh, Wiz popped the Invis Rune just to use her bottle charges? Oh no, I think it went off anyway. Anyway, Wiz is over here. She might be in a little bit of trouble. We got a Rubik and we got a Shadow Demon coming around the corner. Wiz might be in a lot of trouble here. This guy's going to try to go on top of the Puck. Puck does a beautiful phase shift, and CK is just going to leave Wiz to die. Wiz can't do anything. Wiz is going to be going down. Puck with a beautiful phase shift. That is a level 1 phase shift, which means she had to time that perfectly, and she definitely did. So well played Magikarp. Or sorry, well played Hungry Magikarp. I was calling you Hungry. So moving on down bottom, we see Twilight on that Weaver. He's still struggling a little bit. He has a Ring of Basilia, so he's getting closer and closer to a Ring of Aquila. He actually decided to go for boots, which you don't necessarily have to go for boots on a Weaver because he has a Sakuchi, but he probably wants to have boots so he can actually get away. We got Darkseid coming around the corner. There's a Rubik finding him out, and actually he can throw out the telekinesis and try to go for the kill. There's a Treant throwing out the living armor on top of something. I didn't see what it was. I think it was on top of Rubik. Or maybe it went on top of himself. I don't know who it went on. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It basically melted. So Iron Shell does really good work versus the living armor and all that stuff. We got Weaver in a little bit of trouble. He might want to start running away. Gyrocopter can actually turn around and pop that Rocket Barrage to actually go for kill. Meanwhile, over here we see Wiz getting caught out. Wiz got her thing canceled for some reason. I'm not too sure what happened, but here's Puck, and everybody's coming in. CK not having a lot of fun. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He wants to get out. He breaks the tether on accident, and he will be going out. We got a TP coming in for Prophet. Prophet might be able to save her life. CK staying alive. There's a wave thrown out by Shadow Demon, and there we go. CK does go down. He only had like 6 HP left. We got Prophet. Prophet's still here. He's just hanging out. Shadow Demon feeling pretty happy about that kill. And we got TP coming on Wiz. These guys want to go for that Rubik. I don't think they'll be able to get him because these guys are too far back. Meanwhile, on top we got Tree and Protector and Darkseid just going toe to toe. We have Weaver going down bottom again, once again to Gyrocopter, who can just pretty much solo him whenever he wants because he can do enough damage to nuke down Weaver. And Weaver is not level. Well, he is level 6 now, but he wasn't before. Actually, he was before. But he probably didn't have no mana for it. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't fathom what actually happened. Meanwhile, on top we see Darkseid in a lot of trouble. He did get purged by the Shadow Demon, who's level 6, and he's been having a lot of fun. And he's gaking all around the map right now. And this is what you should be doing versus this lineup. You should basically not sit back. The worst thing you can do is sit back and let them farm. Because if CK Wiz get their farm, they're going to be relocating all around the map. If you let Weaver get all his farm, he's going to be destroying everything. You got Rubik taking a lot of damage down bottom. He goes down. Finally, somebody getting killed. Weaver getting killed. He's catching himself back up. He's still behind significantly. Gyrocopter has 48 last hits and I think 0 deaths. And actually a kill, or 2 kills on that Weaver. And Weaver has 3 deaths, 1 last hit. Or 3 deaths, 1 kill, and 22 last hits. So Gyrocopter is just outplaying him all around right now. Meanwhile, we see Darkseid going on top of Tree and Protector. Tree can throw out his living armor if he wants to, but the thing about living armor is that living armor blocks 7 damage instances, and the way Darkseid's Iron Shell works is that it deals its damage instance in 0.25 second intervals. So that 1 damage you see, hold on, really fast. That 1 damage you see right there, hold on, was it 20? Hold on. I'll deal with that in a few seconds. We got Weaver in a lot of trouble. Sentry Wards are down here on top of Weaver, on top of Rubik. They're going to go ahead and throw down Sentry Wards. Gyrocopter throws out his rocket a little bit too early. It does catch him, and here we got Weaver trying to run away. He gets purged up by Shadow Demon, and Weaver pops his ulti. Beautiful ulti coming out from him, and now the whole entire fight is turned. Gyrocopter in a lot of trouble. CK Wiz coming from the nowhere, relocate up on Wiz. And this is a double kill. Meanwhile, we got Puck down here trying to do what she can. She's getting stunned out by everything. She's trying to run away while she can. Wish does relocate back without the CK, and Puck pops herself in Invis room. Puck trying to see if she can go for a kill on top of Weaver, but she can't get in range for that. He's a little bit too fast. He might be able to turn around and get a kill on top of her. He has his magic wand.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And like I was saying before, that's essentially a global strat that these guys got going for him. Weaver, he could be anywhere on the map at once. He was just hanging out down bottom, so it didn't really matter. We got Rubik in a lot of trouble. Rubik might be going down. Darkseid will be able to get the kill on top of him. He's doing quite a bit of damage in just a few auto attacks, and Rubik might not be able to survive. I heard a Prophet TP, and Prophet's juking the TPs. He's gonna TP. He's gonna continue to show that he's TPing in. And there, nope. Okay. He's just having fun. He's just having fun, guys. Not sure what that was about, but he was just having fun. Just like playing dodge games with Rubik. Make sure Rubik couldn't do anything and get away. So we got a push happening on top, we got a push happening down bottom. Team Magikarp trying to go in on this bottom tower, trying to get this down real fast, and meanwhile we got the OUTKASTZ getting this top tower down. Pretty darn easy. Darkseid, he's been doing quite a bit of work to that. He's been killing the creep waves pretty fast. He's pretty efficient at that. And continuing my point I was talking about Darkseid, Darkseid does damage over time. It does duration of 20, it does 90 damage per second. And it deals that damage, it deals like, what is that, 0.25 intervals? Or sorry, 0.2 intervals. So whatever 9 times, or 9 divided by 0.2, 90 divided by 0.2 is, whatever that is. That's how much damage it deals per second, or per tick. And basically what that does is that takes living armor and pretty much destroys it. Meanwhile, we got Rubik getting engaged upon. Oh man, we got TP's kill. Laura coming up on top. CK Wiz might be in a little bit of trouble. Rubik did get out telekinesis off on top of Wiz, and Wiz might be going away. There's a tree and popping his ulti. These guys might be able to make it out alive. Or CK's going to turn around. Will they be able to make it alive? They will be able to make it alive. A lot of stuff getting thrown down. Meanwhile, we got Puck. We got Puck getting a double kill somewhere. Did Puck get a double kill on CK Wiz? She did. She did get a kill on top of CK Wiz. She basically just threw out her silence, threw out her illusion orb, and that was a kill for her. Meanwhile, we got somebody getting caught on the corner. Prophet getting caught, and he goes down. And Rubik saying worth it. Was it worth it? That was a big question. I honestly don't think it was worth it. They almost got it though, but the TP response coming out from these guys was extremely good. And then Puck being very aware, seeing that hey, CK Wish are going to relocate back to here, so they went on and threw. She went on and threw her stuff down there. She didn't even have to throw her ulti, which is I think probably one of the biggest things. One of the biggest benefits to that whole entire situation. She still has her ulti, so she could potentially go for a kill on top of Dark. So she goes ahead and turns around, throws out silence, throws out illusion orb, which does miss, and we got a CK Wiz coming in there, smoked up, and they're gonna go for the kill straight up on top of this whoever that was, Dark Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon goes down pretty darn fast. Prophet blocking himself a little bit. Here's a Puck ulti getting thrown out. Everybody's breaking those tethers, trying to get away, or trying to catch up to somebody, and Treant just throws out his invis. He actually has a point in his nature's guys already. He's level 10, so as you expected. He's gonna be level 11 soon, and he also has his mechanism up. And there's Prophet killing all trees, finds himself a Treant protector, and Treant might be going down here. Treant's gonna be taking a lot of damage. He gets stunned up, he gets tethered up, and he's gonna be going down. 3-second stun. Meanwhile, we got Rubik still in the stun from CK. That's a pretty big spell for him to have. He can actually go for a solo kill on top of his Prophet. Does he have a telekinesis? Yes, he does have telekinesis. Prophet's not gonna be able to go anywhere. Actually, no, Rubik's not going to be able to do enough damage. Meanwhile, around the backside, we got Puck just juking and dodging, bobbing and weaving as much as she possibly can. She gets 4 seconds stunned up. She goes down. Darkseid is dealing out, or dropping his call down, and Darkseid is getting caught inside of it. He's going to go ahead and throw a surge, but it's not enough. He probably should have thrown on top of Wiz. Wiz does relocate back home, and she's going to be coming back. These guys are waiting for him. CK is here. He's like, bro, why you don't take me? And CK goes down as well. Wiz is going to be going down. As soon as she relocates back, we got a region room thrown out over here, or we got a region room found out over here. Wiz throws out a tether. She's gonna get stunned though. And there's a stun and there's a damage following up, and she goes down pretty darn easy. We got a Prophet faking a TP somewhere. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it to the whole engagement. I think if Prophet would have relocated with it, they might have been able to get away together, but that is extremely risky because then Prophet will be putting himself in a big bad situation. And let's take a look at the items real fast. We see that Darkseid has himself Tranquil Boots, which doesn't really matter here. That basically gives us some nice regen, gives us some nice armor, and also gives us a nice little heal in between engagements. He also has a Soul Ring, which is actually really nice for his mana regeneration. And he's building the pipe for his team. I see a mechanism getting built up on top of Prophet, which is CK still trying to build that helmet and dominate, or sorry, still trying to build that armlet. He only has his first 2 pieces to it. I think he just bought this out of clutch reaction to him dying to make sure he actually got it, because I think it's expensive. 700 gold for that. So he's 1 piece away from that. He'll have that up, and he'll be pretty happy about that. And we're going to check. Move. Shoot. There we go. He needs that Glove of Haste, and he'll be able to have that up whenever that comes up. Meanwhile, we got Wisp has herself an Urn of Shadows, Soul Ring, and also a bottle. That's a really good combination of items for Wisp. Basically, Wisp can pop that Soul Ring and do a little bit of damage to herself. Then she can heal herself up with the Urn, and then she can use the bottle charges or vice versa, whichever one she wants to do. She can pretty much get a lot of heal to CK for no apparent reason, even if she's not taking any damage. We got Weaver in a little bit of trouble. He's running away down bottom. He's trying to get away. There's no tower down here, but these guys this rocket is chasing him. And it's moving as fast as it possibly can. Will it be able to catch him is a big question. I don't think he'll be able to catch him. Weaver has one more Sakuchi left up his sleeve. He's going to be turn around, get the rocket to hit him. And now he sees the entire Dire team are down bottom. So Team Magikarp want to go for this bottom tower. Meanwhile, we see the Radiant just siege to this middle tower. They might be able to get 2 towers for the price of 1 if Weaver can defend it well enough. He does have a max in those beetles, which is actually really nice because it increases the...
Dire's middle tower
it just increases the damage that they do. Which does add up over time, but I honestly don't think it's worth maxing that. Especially not over stats. I mean, stats are really nice for Weaver. Gemini attack you don't really need for Weaver either. We got CK Wisp coming in. These guys want to go for a fight. Here's Prophet TP, and these guys are going for the fight. This is a big engage I was telling you guys about. Magikarp throws out the ulti. Weaver throws out his ulti so he can get out of it as well. And that's pretty much a cluster crap of everybody going down. The Raider getting team wiped out here. Prophet, the only one here, is still alive. And he's on the run. Oh man, he's not going to be able to make it out of this life, but he does have his mechanism up. At least he bought it. And Rubik with telekinesis will be able to end him. Or Treant, if he can get a range for a Leech Seed, he might be able to end him as well. Rubik about to be going out, or sorry, Prophet about to be going on to the missile, but Treant Protector says no, I'm going to steal that kill, bro. And that was extended engage. These guys really want to go for that kill. And Treant's like, no, that's my kill. That is my kill. It's already bad enough. I only move at 360.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And I got pings everywhere. What's going on? What's going on? I hear messages.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so I'm having a few issues here with the things going around, but we see the fights happening around here. I was following the right person, thankfully. So you guys did see that. Sorry I couldn't get it all to you guys, but here's the Tree Protector going out. What's his name? Pick up a kill. Looks like a Spirit got him. A Spirit did get him, so the Radiant just able to bounce back from the fight, mainly because they're still extremely powerful. CK does have that armlet up, which is one of the hugest things for him to have. Mechanism up on Prophet as well, so he can actually TP in to save somebody's life if he wants to. We got Weaver trying to run away. He has 15 wand charges. Wow, that's a lot of wand charges. So... oh man, I got more messages going to her. Hold on. Gotta do some admin work. Alright, so I have a few complaints getting thrown around. We see CK taking a lot of damage. He will be going down around the backside. Sorry guys, I'm extremely distracted right now, but I'm getting a crap ton of messages, as you guys can hear in the background. And oh my gosh, they're killing me right now. Please send more pieces. Alright, so somebody just sent me like 2 words per line. It's like, come on, bro, just send me all in one line. Alright, sorry guys, but for the guys who watching the video, you heard all the pings, you hear my excuse, but for the guys watching in DotA TV, sorry about that, but I did miss a whole bunch of crap, and I can't really focus right now. We saw CK go down. I'm not too sure how he went down. I just saw him die. We saw Magikarp, he just came back up. BKB's up on him. He's building a Helmet of Dominator as well, so he's going to be going for the full retard build, as I like to call it, full damage build, really. Meanwhile, we got more things. Hold on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh man, hold on. We see engagement happening around back. So we see Treant throwing his ulti. I think he just threw it out just to try to hold down the Darkseer. And actually, no, he threw it out just to try to escape, but he won't be able to make it alive. Wisp is just doing so much work with her treants, or with her spears, but it's not enough damage. Meanwhile, we got CK Wisp going on top of Puck. Puck does throw out her, whatchamacallit, and face shift, and she's able to make it alive. Nope, she's not going to be able to make it alive. Rubik taking a little bit of damage here and there. He turns around, throws out a stone on top of Wisp. He might be able to get the kills on Wisp, but no. Prophet ulti bouncing around, just doing a little bit more damage. And here's Wisp healing up with that Urn of Shadows. And here's a Treant Protector. might be going down. Yes, he does go down. Prophet killing all the trees. There's a mechanism pop by Treant, and he goes down as well. Pretty creative stuff going on here. Basically, Prophet's a really nice counter to Treant's invisibility. And also Wiss's spirits, of course, are really nice because they can hit things that are invisible. So that's a very huge turn of events, and I'm extremely sorry. Like I said, I'm extremely distracted right now because I have a bunch of messages that I had to tend to, which is what has really helped out to have a co-caster, but sadly.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, hold on. I had to make a decision, and I feel like I'm not going to make the right decision, but I will make the decision, and then I will assess it later. But I'll type it up, and then I'll let them know about it. But we see the tower go down, so the Radiant is able to bounce back. They lost their top tower in the same fashion. But they're able to bounce back and get a top tower of their own. We got Rubik. Dang, that thing is bouncing around everywhere. We got CK doing a little bit of damage. He pops his ulti. These guys are going in. Shadow Team might be a little bit trouble. He's not able to disrupt himself. He could have turned around through a purge. We got a Treant throwing on his ulti, catching at everybody. CK Wiz might be going down. CK does go down. Wiz is able to make it out alive somehow. And Weaver's trying to go in on top of Rubik. Just showing you guys how powerful Weaver is. I think he's going for a Vanguard as well, which I actually think is a very sad thing to see. As opposed to going for damage on it. And I hear more pings. Oh dear Jesus. Alright, I have to do this. Oh jeez, okay, I have a big query that to answer, and I can't answer it fast enough. Oh dear jeez. They're giving me a scenario. No, the answer is no. What? Someone says the lion sucks? That's a lie. Sorry. Side messages.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh jeez, okay, I'm having more issues. We got we got a big fight happening around here. We got a Magikarp throwing the ulti, catching on everybody inside of it. We got Treant protection getting stun up, 4 seconds stun for him. His ulti's on cooldown, he doesn't care here to use it. CK Whistle going all in on top of him. Meanwhile, Magikarp is trying to get a kill on top of that person who's trying to run away. Prophet buys back instantly, he's going to be TPing in soon to join the fight. We got more pings getting thrown out. Please send these messages later. Oh man, this is why I shouldn't cast while admin. We got Magikarp getting hit with the Prophet ulti. More Central getting thrown out. Weaver trying to run away as fast as he possibly can. And now we got a Puck. Puck is going to be getting caught out as well. Puck is going to be trying to run away, but she can't run anywhere. There's nowhere for her to run. And this is pretty much like I said, he was trying to run for the rain. They were able to defend their tier 1 tower, and they're going to be able to deny this. And oh my Jesus, I'm getting more messages.
Radiant's top tower has been denied. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, okay. I'm trying to assess the situation.
Leaves of 3, let them be.
I am... Alright, hold on. Ah, stop talking. Okay, hold on. I'm still casting things around the side. Oh man. More tournament issues, more admin issues. We see Weaver farming up things around the side. Oh my god, he's going for MKB, cool. So he's gonna be having MKB. We got the Dire going for, or sorry, Team Magikarp going for Roshan, and oh man, this is gonna be horrible. I mean, it's the guy asked a question, and I said, yeah, okay, I'm really distracted right now. So as far as I'm concerned, if all the teams are cool with it, go for it. So that's essentially yes. And then he keeps asking me questions about it, asking me for more clarification. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to tell you? And he says, I just want a yes or no. I already said yes. So anyway, Dari picking up Roshan, Garakata picking up the aces. He's gonna be pretty happy about that. Oh man, we see a big engagement happening around mid. We see a tower go down mid, and we see Garakopter getting a few kills here. And then we got Tree and throwing on his ulti, catching out one. They're going to be going for this kill on top of Weaver, who will be going. Actually, pops his ulti. He's able to make it out alive. And he's going to be turning around, going for top of Puck. And Puck's taking a lot of damage from the CK. CK does throw out the reality of it. Pulls it right back in. Puck might be able to make it out alive. Weaver does finally go down. No ulti again for him. Blink dagger up on Puck. I totally missed that. Garakopter BKB, he's going to wait for his ages to pop and pop it then. Really smart choice for him to do. Garakopter threw his wall replica as well. And now Darkseid's out of mana. Yeah, Darkseid's out of mana. Puck's gonna blink forward, throw a few more things around the corner to silence him up, make sure he can't run away. And this is Darkseid going down.
What ingratitude!
And I had to answer this message now before things go bad.
Invisibility!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god. Okay, so we got Puck on the ulti trying to catch out Weaver. Weaver's able to make it alive because he's able to squeeze you away. And oh my dear Jesus, this guy. Oh jeez. Okay. I understand I'm admin. I understand I have admin duties to do, but listen to me, guys. I will say this. I'll say this in the thing just to let you guys know what we're talking about. Basically, there's a person who's being a stand-in for one team, and he's also standing for another team, and they're both in the tournament. So they're playing. So two different teams. The first team that he's playing standing on, they got a bye for the next round, and the second team he's playing standing on, they're actually playing in the first round. So they play a match, and regardless of what, basically what the guy is complaining about is regardless of how the first games turn out. Like if say Team 1 is his first team and they're playing the first round, Team 2 is the one that got a bye. If Team 1 loses, then that person is going to be jumping into the next one on Team 2 and keep playing. And honestly, from my personal opinion, from my standpoint, that is something that should not happen. That team should be automatically eliminated, or that person should be banned from playing that match, just not allowed. But what I'm trying to tell him is that because I made the stupid decision to try to cast and admin at the same time, I cannot necessarily like absolutely monitor that completely. And if they're like, if all the teams are cool with it, which I'm not saying this is right, guys. I'm not saying this is right. But if all the teams are cool with it, then there's absolutely nothing that I can do to say, oh man, you guys shouldn't do this. I'm going to keep you guys from doing this, and I'm going to watch you every single game to make sure you're not doing this. Because I can't be there all at once. I'm only one person. I can only be in one place at one time. And like I said, I decided to make the silly decision to cast and admin at the same time. So I'm trying to admin on the side. Or sorry, I'm trying to admin while I'm trying to focus on cast and make sure you guys have the best viewer experience possible, which is difficult to do while adminning. I'll say that much. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. And as a result of me trying to make sure you guys have a nice cast going through, I am kind of neglecting my admin duties a little, or not a little bit, quite a bit. Basically, some of the things I'm supposed to be doing aren't really getting focused on a lot. So anyway, all that goes a long way to say that I'm trying to tell the guy that yes, if I were paying more attention, I would say absolutely not, but I cannot absolutely monitor that because I'm very distracted right now. So if all the players are cool with it, then they should just go in and go about it. But apparently he's not cool with it. It's pretty obvious that he's not cool with it. So he wants me to do something about it, and I can't really do anything about it. Anyway, Weaver gets cut out. Treant blinks in, throws out his ulti, and there's a Weaver getting everything thrown on top of him. He might be going down. There's no detection around here. And there we go. Sentry Ward placed down. Weaver's going to be able to make it out alive because he's Sakuchi'd away at the perfect time. That Sentry Ward should have been placed down a long time ago because Shadow Demon could have thrown a disruption on top of him. And we got everything getting thrown around.
Structures are fortified.
Alright, BKB popped by both sides. Gyrocopter, BKB, CK, BKB, they're going to go for a man fight. CK pops his everything. He's popped his BKB, trying to go for all the damage that he possibly can. And we got Puck throwing an illusionary, or Puck throwing out her Dream Coil, catching out a few people. Wusk gets stunned off on the backside. CK is trying to go in for the damage, and he won't be able to make it out of this alive. He pops his arm, and he's going to go ahead and toggle it a few times and try to go for it. He finally goes down. Treant is going to just shove him in the face and say, no, bro, you died today. I said good day, so Treant blinks forward, dodges the wall, and he's trying to see if he can catch somebody. Prophet's going to TP away around the backside, and we got a TP coming out from Weaver, and he's going to be able to make it out alive. And oh, man, okay, more talking around the side.
Dire's courier has been killed.
I would say I'll investigate the situation, but I cannot investigate the situation. So many pings going in the background. Oh man, this is really bothering me. So, we got Weaver. Did Weaver just get a kill? No, Shadow Demon just got a kill. Shadow Demon got a kill on top of Prophet. Pretty easy kill for him. Prophet looks like he's trying to push around the backside, or where did he die? Nope, he just died inside. Oh man, wait, how did he die? Shadow Poison? He tried to TP out, and he was able to make it out alive, but he still died at the end of the day. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and read a few lines for this. I know you guys don't. Oh man, Gyrocopter got a kill on top of Weaver. Weaver's doing a split push thing. He's trying to do what he can to keep his team in this game. They're actually still in this game, quite honestly. It's actually a fairly even matchup all around. If we take a look at the goal graph, which is this button, no, that button. This button, we can see the goal graph spiking all over the place. It was heavily in favor of the Dire for quite a while, but now it's in favor of the Radiant. It's starting to slow back down because you guys are getting picked off. The levels, as I was saying about the XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer and longer the game goes on, the closer it converges to 0, but it's still a real nice indicator of where everybody is at the current point in time, and as you guys can see, it's pretty much at 0. So these guys have been trading, probably not the most efficiently, but they've been trading nonetheless, and it's showing. It's definitely showing. Pretty much everybody who's anybody is on the same level as anybody else who's everybody else. It sounded like a good idea to say, but it came out very badly. We see pretty much everybody on the same levels, everybody on the same page. Gyrocopter is the highest level in the entire game, and we got more complaints coming up from this side. Look, I don't need you to give me a speech about how I'm not. Okay. Hold on. Oh dear, jeez. Okay. Oh man, butterfly up on Gyrocopter. Holy crap, when did he get a butterfly? So if Gyrocopter has himself a butterfly, he's building himself an MKB as well to try to go for as much damage as possible. If you look at Prophet, Prophet has a Shadow Blade, he has a mechanism, but he doesn't have that Hand of Midas, which you typically see. But he's still trying to go for that split push. Wisp has a Blink Dagger, big item for her to have. Weaver, let's see what Weaver has. Weaver has... There we go. Weaver has MKB and a Crystal, so he's going for a Daedalus as well. Wow. Shiva's guard up on Darkseer. Pretty big item for him to have. It'll help him out. It'll help him be survivable as far as I can tell. And Arcane Boots galore on the side of the diary, so Team Magikarp are doing pretty cool things as far as I can tell.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Invisibility.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh dear God. Anyway, so we got the Gyrocopter throwing on his ult. These guys were trying to go for Roshan. They did bait out the Roshan fight, so they're gonna be fighting around here. We see the Gyrocopter getting a kill already. Wow, who did he kill? Oh, he killed Weaver. Okay, pretty fast kill on top of Weaver. Pretty easy kill for him. Super slow plays on him. Treant blinking and throwing on his ulti, catching out Gyrocopter or Prophet around the corner. Prophet goes down, and we got Darkseer here. Darkseer trying to run away, but he can't surge. He's gonna go ahead and TP out because there's nothing these guys can actually do to stop him. Actually, no, there is. Disruption coming out from Shadow Demon, and there's a kill. There's a kill. There's definitely a kill on Roshan. A free Roshan for these guys. And cool. It looks like it seems to be coming in and out at the perfect timings.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Anyway, so we got the Gyrocopter just shooting away at this tower. He's trying to go for all the damage he possibly can, and there's Weaver. Oh man, whoa, whoa, whoa! Somebody just go down. Somebody just go down. Prophet just got it. Or wait, no, I don't know what happened. Somebody just got down. CK got a kill on top of Ruby. That's what it was. I just heard a taunt. I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, trying to see if he can body block the crap out of CK. CK is in the wrong neck of the woods. His armlet is still turned on. He'll be going down. Pretty easy kill. Easy stuff. But he did get a tower in return. But there's also a tower trade in the middle. So it was a mid-tower trade. Mid-tier 3 tower traded for a mid-tier or top tier 3 tower. And we got Prophet. Prophet getting cut out. He has a Shadow Blade, but he can't really run out that far. I think he got dusted up. I don't know what happened, but he did pop his dust. And Magikarp just going in. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. There's a gem on the ground as well. If there was a gem thrown out somewhere, Darkseid throws out the vacuum, catches out 2, and pulls him back in. We got Treant healing everybody up with that, what's it called? Whatever it's called. And Garkov might be going down. Darkseid might be able to man fight him. He does man fight him. He does win the man fight. Geometry side dropped on the ground. Somebody needs to pick it up. Prophet trying to see if he can get a kill on top of this tree. He's trying to run away. Puck is coming in. Throws out an illusionary orb. She was trying to juke us as best she could. And Prophet might be going down. Prophet will be going down. Telekinesis thrown out from Rubik on top of Darkseid. Darkseid trying to run. He's popped his surge, and he might be able to make it alive. I think Rubik popped a surge on top of Treant as well. So these guys are surging like bros. Darkseid does have a Shiva's guard up, so he can't pop his Shiva's guard to slow down Treant and make sure he can't catch up anymore. He pops it just for insurance. Throws out his surge as well, and he continues to run. And that is the end of all that engagement. Meanwhile, CK is killing up top. These guys need responses. No TPs, only 1 TP on top of Puck, and these guys are trying to go in for it. CK needs to go ahead and TP out now if he wants to TP out. He might have to pop his BKB charge just to make sure. He will begin telekinesis up by Rubik. No TP left for him. He probably should have popped that BKB. I honestly think he should have wasted that BKB, and there's a gem as well dropped on the ground. Oh man, so many bad things happening right now. Please.
Silence. Silence.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Oh man, Rubik's still alive. Holy crap, Rubik trying to run away. Rubik just barely able to make it alive. Now he finally goes down to Weaver, who gets the Sakuchi off, which has a super long range.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Anyway, more stuff happening on the backside. We saw Rubik get away with almost the greatest game. Weaver was able to pick it up around the backside. We got the Geometry side dropped on the ground once again. And these guys just going back and forth. These guys are not making it easy for me to be both admin and also cast at the same time because they're doing too much. Oh geez, Heaven's Halibut up on Treant Protector. Sorry guys, I've missed quite a bit, but like I said, I'm still in the argument with this other guy, which is why I need a co-caster. Dread, if you're listening, oh my gosh, why you no co-cast today? Don't worry guys, Because one is suffering, the other one must suffer too. Because I'm sitting on my tail as a admin, I'm also sitting on my tail as a caster. Sorry in advance, sorry in the past. But as far as the game goes, like I said, it's pretty much going back and forth. The Radiant are getting the better hand of everything so far, though. And I mean, honestly, they are. Wiz can still relocate in with whoever's come back alive. She can relocate in with Weaver if she decides to wait too long enough. Or she can relocate in and try to save CK's life. She will be relocating in and doing just that. CK is here. There's a Heaven's Halibut thrown out from CK. I'm sorry, from Treant Protector on top of CK. CK pops his ulti so he can get rid of it. There's an ulti coming out from Treant Protector, and these guys will be relocating back home. Wiz cancels that tether to make sure CK stays and continues seizing his tower. And we got Darkseid, Prophet, and also CK just going straight in. Meanwhile, we got telekinesis. I heard telekinesis from Rubik somewhere. Rubik threw the telekinesis on top of something. I didn't see what it was. He surges forward on top of the Treant Protector, who catches out at CK. CK will be going up. Pops his BKB. Very bad BKB to pop. He might as well just saved it and went on ahead and died. He tried to turn around and man up, but he if only he had a TP. If only he had a TP. He might want to just go ahead and go for the heart now. We got Treant Protector coming in. He's trying to go for the kill on top of this Prophet. Prophet will be able to make it out alive. He's out of vision range. He's also going to go ahead and throw out his TP. There's nothing these guys can really do to stop him. Rubik almost able to get a telekinesis, but not fast enough. Prophet a little bit quicker on that trigger finger. And who got Darkseid still surging away. Oh my gosh, what is this game, guys? It's like so much back and forth, so much going on. And Weaver still has MKB. He's building up his Daedalus now. And I think he'll have it up in about 400 more gold. Is it 1,000 or is it 1,200? I don't know. So we got Weaver's Illusions doing a little thing, doing a lot of damage to everybody, and Blink forward from Puck, trying to stop it. only to find out that it is only an illusion. And they see the Weaver. They see the Weaver. They have a central, or they have an observable inside the jungle. They know Weaver's here farming in the jungle. Prophet's ulti did bounce around everywhere as well. And these guys are going to go ahead and push as much as they possibly can. Magikarp's a level 25. Big thing to point out. He is full. He's ready to be 6-slotted, but he's not 6-slotted just yet. He needs to get him. He gives himself boosted travel and possibly get himself a his Satanic up, and then he'll probably be 6-slotted then. Actually, he probably needs one more item after that. Magikarp getting caught with that Shiva's Guard ore, with that frozen ore, whatever they call it. A little bit of damage on the side. Weaver's still trying to farm his MKB. He will be TPing back home. The fight will be breaking out. The fight commences. Magikarp throws out his BKB. He's going to go for everything. Treant blinks and throws out his ulti, catches out everybody. And Weaver might be going out as well. No ulti for you. He got silenced up by the puck. He couldn't pop his ulti. And CK will be able to make it alive, but that's pretty much a free set of racks for these guys. They could potentially rotate down bottom and go for another set of racks. We got Prophet trying to run away from Weaver. There's a gem up on him, but he can't get away from him. Somebody else has a gem. Does anybody have a gem, or is it just sentries? Yeah, he was just barely in range of that sentry ward. Anyway, we got CK who's going to go ahead and backdoor while they possibly can. Puck is going to come in, try to do what she can to stop these guys. And if we are going for a base race, guys, this is official base race right now. These guys are going to go forward. Wuss will be relocating in about 2 seconds. She needs to go ahead and bring CK back with them because these guys won't be able to make it alive. CK throws out a stun, and I'm sorry, Tether stun does stop that Treant protect you from throwing his ulti. And these guys will be, Shadow Demon will be throwing out his disruption on top of Magikarp CK will be getting caught out in between a tree and an illusion. Oh my gosh. Dat trap, guys. Dat trap. He goes down, buys back instantly. He knows he needs to be in this fight. Meanwhile, we got Ghost Scepters. That's a big thing to point out. Ghost Scepters are all the supports on the side of the diet. So Team Magikarp not playing around. These guys want to go for it. BKB popped by one side, BKB popped by the other. If only CK had a basher. He would be able to get the kill on top of Magikarp. But Magikarp's able to stay alive because that life's still OP. Rubik throws out telekinesis on the front. CK trying to run away. Will he be able to make it alive? Is a big question. We got Shadow Demon trying to do what he can just to be as annoying as possible. He gets a kill on top of that CK. And that is CK's buyback wasted. Well, not wasted, used up already. And these guys can just do whatever they want. Gem and True Sight still on the ground for some reason. Rubik picks it up. Magikarp no room for a gem on his side. He's going to go and throw the rocket on top of his Magikarp tries to surge away. He's only be able to surge away just barely. He throws out his Shiva's Guard as well. He's going to get stunned up on the backside. Meanwhile, we got Weaver Wisp coming in, trying to do what they can. MKB up on Weaver, just helping out a little bit as far as the damage output goes over that Magikarp. The Magikarp with no Satanic just yet. If only he had a Satanic right now, he might be able to survive that. There's a Heaven's Halberd thrown from Treant Protector on top of Weaver, and Weaver just all he has to do is pop Sakuchi and possibly get a kill on top of that Treant, who is just stuck around the trees right now. He will be able to blink out and run away, and these guys do smell blood. They want to go for him. Weaver Sakuchi in the crap, or as fast as he possibly can, down to his bottom, try to push his wave back. Meanwhile, we got a Magikarp protecting his protecting his base. And honestly, I think he probably should have went for his Satanic before he went for his Butterfly, to be honest. But in all actuality, that Butterfly helped him out a lot in that engagement. It basically gave him that evasion to help him not die all that easy. So it just made things much better for him. And let me go ahead and copy this while I remember, because this whole entire conversation is important. Control C to copy, and paste that right there. Anyway, so continue on with what we see around here. We see somebody drawing marks around here, all around the map. They got pings here, pings there. Wow, what is that? What's it do a double line? I don't understand. All this confusion. So if I draw on the map, it does like a squiggly double line. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm just drawing on the map because I haven't drawn on the map all game. I feel like I've left the feature untouched and very lonely. So as far as items on the map, we see Wiz has a Heaven's Halberd as well. Heaven's Halberd, Sanj is a very nice item. It's I don't want to say it's the most efficient strength item you can get. It's probably a more efficient strength item to get for the cost, but it's still a really nice item to have. And then it builds to a Heaven's Halberd, which gives Wiz that evasion and helps Wiz stay alive a little bit longer. CK probably wish he had one of those as well. We got a Sheepstick up on Prophet, huge item for him to have, especially versus the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter Satanic is finally up. These guys are ready to fight. All they want now is Roshan. Just basically get ages on Gyrocopter, drop that TP. He's gonna go all in. He's gonna go full retard, and he kill everything possibly. Basically, he pops his flat cannon and potentially kills everything. And we got Puck, gonna go ahead and start soloing Roshan. Roshan's like, yo bro, what just happened? And Gyrocopter's come in, he's gonna go ahead and throw his everything. Throw his rocket barrage, throw his damage as well. Look how much damage he's doing. He's only He's actually doing 300 damage per hit, essentially. And we got pings thrown on the map. We got pings going down bottom. These guys are TPing in away. Who's this TPing? There's a Shadow Demon TPing back to base. These guys should be suspicious. Say, hey, these guys are probably going for Roshan. Meanwhile, we got somebody coming on the backside. Who is this coming on the backside? I can't see. There's a Tree Protector. He comes on the backside. There's no gem on these guys. And there's a Magikarp, or sorry, Darkseid throwing out his vacuum, a very blind vacuum. He's trying to see if he can catch anybody. We got Weaver getting caught out. Weaver might be the first casualty. He's getting silenced up. He gets sheeped up. He might be able to pop his ulti. No ulti for you. Magikarp comes into the fight. He doesn't even pop his BKB just yet. He doesn't want to. He's gonna go for the kill on top of Darkseid. Darkseid does have a BKB of his own. Wisp relocated out. And I think she took somebody with them. And we got a pings going on the map to say, hey, bro, why you don't kill this guy? CK did relocate top of Wisp by the looks of it to try to kill the mid, or try to kill everything. And CK is trying to run from this trying to run away from Tree Protector, but he won't be able to make it out alive. Tree Protector just perma-chase him, and meanwhile we got Magikarp that still has Satanic, still has his BKB up, and he's actually going to be doing damage to himself now.
Radiant's middle tower.
Illusion versus Illusion. And here's the scouting Illusion for the Radiant. They're going to scout out on the corner, see if they can find anything. They found a Rubik. That might be something nice to have. To actually go for a kill on.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're going to be up. Illusion does go down. Meanwhile, we got Shadow Demon trying to siege his tower as much as he possibly, or to the best of his abilities. CK needs to go and TP out. He will be TPing out. Trian can't do anything to stop him. His ulti's on cooldown right now. So nothing he can do to stop him right now. Meanwhile, we got Magikarp and Shadow Demon going in for this tower. They're going to be killing it pretty darn fast. Magikarp does a crap ton of damage. Puck blinks forward, throws out a sheep stick on top of somebody. And CK gets disrupted as well, but he explodes. I was just about to say that was a little bit of waste. But he just explodes as soon as he comes out. And that's pretty much GG, guys. Team Magikarp just showing you guys how it's done. A 52-minute game, which is quite long for a SECS match. Typically, matches in SECS last for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So anyway, I got reports coming in around all the sides. As you guys know, I've been dealing with an issue on the side. I gotta send that one to the main admin, so he makes sure he gets wind of that, or gets wind of that. And we got the victories there. Cool. Yep, I got more stuff to report, so let's go ahead and report on those afterwards. Anyway, so that was the end of the match. That was a pretty darn crazy match. Like I said, I apologize ahead of time. I had a few things to deal with, I had one big thing to deal with as an admin, and I told you guys about that here and there. But you guys shouldn't worry about that. I need to go make sure I get this all sent to the head admin so he can make sure he takes the right actions on both me and the affected teams. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the match. I'll see you guys whenever.